We're playing 3D World again. This time we'll be dealing with World 6. I chose Luigi this time because I kinda wanna save Mario for the end. And I haven't really had good experiences with Toad. With all that said, let's get right into it. World 6-1 was a bit of a doozy. It did take a while to find where the stamp was, but it wasn't really that difficult once I found it. This level utilizes clear pipes and a few blockades which you have to deal with. It wasn't really that difficult, but it did take a while to time it right. At the end of the level we did find Captain Toad, who wasn't really useful this time around. But that's level 1 cleared. On to level 2. Level 2 looked sick. No pun intended. It's based on Shipwrecks and it's very well made. I had a lot of fun admiring just how much detail was put into this level. We also get introduced to a new kind of enemy, the bully. It doesn't really damage us, but he does push you around sometimes. There's this balancing maze kind of thing at the end, and I did die several times here, mainly because Luigi takes a while to stop unlike Mario and the others. The level was pretty straightforward and pretty nice to look at. Okay, so this is a cool one. You know Bowser's Castle from Odyssey? I think this is where they got the inspiration for it. The level is entirely based on traditional Japanese structures and also utilizes the touch feature to slide doors. I also found this Goomba head which looked very dumb but very funny at the same time. The level is full of secrets and entirely linked together. I accidentally reached the flagpole at the end just because I wondered what the hell was up there. When I saw the next level, I immediately started to panic because it was based around poison swamps and these things. But unlike the last level, the piranha plants are actually avoidable. But it still took a few deaths, mainly because I didn't know how the level worked and it's kind of an auto-scroller. But I'll have to say that it's pretty good. After a surprisingly good time, I went into this blockade, and unlike the others, this was actually very fun. Sending the enemy through a clear pipe just for him to come out as a toilet roll did make me laugh a little bit. But unlike the prior levels, this one was difficult. Mainly because it included ice and these Taifu guys, but also because it's annoying. I don't really like the ice skating mechanic in this game, and maybe that's one of the reasons. The same goes for Taifus. They're not really bad enemies, but are really annoying. There's this new enemy that they introduced which is annoying because its sole purpose is to stop you from going one point to another, and you can't really kill these guys, so they're just there. This level did take several tries, but I was finally able to end it. But it hardly matters because the next level is actually very fun. The entire level scales upwards and is filled with secrets and surprises, which I had a fun time finding. And honestly, the cat suit has grown on me. It is a wonderful power-up. The level didn't really pose a threat and was very fun to clear, to be honest. So we're moving on to the next one. Oh no, I'm not showing this one. But I will show you this. This is another one of those challenge houses which utilize balls this time, and how they can collect stars and do several things for you at the same time. That was a fun way to get 5 stars. Would you look at that? I actually got it right this time. The energy at the minute is very positive, so we're gonna continue it with a speedrunning level. I'm proud to say that I cleared this first try. I found all the stars and the stamp without needing to do this level once again. It was obviously very short, but it makes up for it since it was fun. And we're already approaching the castle. I kinda have an idea how this is gonna go, but I'm still gonna go in blind. The level was an auto-scroller which automatically makes it bad, but I had to attempt it several times. Mainly because of the bob-ombs being scattered across and needed at the same time. It was a bit of a pain, but not really that much to lament on here. So after a few attempts, I went in for the boss fight. It's this guy again, except he can now make clones of himself. The boss fight was pretty disappointing, not gonna lie. But you know what? The level had plans for me. While progressing towards the next world, after saving the stupid pixie, I ran into another surprise boss level. Remember this? Okay, I think the boss fight is going to be good. And you know what? It sure was. The boss fight was awesome, not gonna lie. But my main issue with this was not the boss itself, but the power-up they provide you for the boss. You're supposed to get a power-up, they're giving us a double cherry, which might be the worst power-up they could have provided for this one. Since it's already difficult to control just yourself in difficult situations, you'll now have to control 2 or 3. Thankfully, there wasn't really any required platform this time around for the double cherries. So after defeating the boss, all I had to do was land on the flag right. And of course I screwed it up. While I do this level again, may I direct your attention to that shining red subscribe button. Every subscription helps, and every time I look at the likes and comments of my videos, which I have nearly none of, so subscribe and give me a short dosage of motivation. With all that said, I finally landed on the flag right and completely finished World 6. Just one more world to go to before defeating Bowser and taking back all the pixies. With all of that said and done, I will see you guys in the next one.